kind of performance with a normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it here. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, we're swathing malt barley. This is my Copeland. Grandpa Henry's there with his 4,000, 24.5 feet, and of course we're in the 6,000 here, 30 feet. It's short this year, but I still think there's going to be a yield. The heads look pretty decent. It's not going to be a bumper crop, I don't think, by any means, but I mean, you can't see rows anymore. It's all growing in nice and thick, so I think it'll be all right. We're making a swath, like not the craziest swath of barley I've ever laid, but for the year I will definitely take it. That's for damn sure. So I've been out here for a couple hours now. I want to try to get this done today, and then hopefully be combining it here this weekend. Malt is a hell of a good price, but there's rain in the forecast again, and if you want malt, it can't get rained on, and you cannot desiccate it. Same with your milling oats now. So if you got any green in it, the only way to dry it out is to knock it down with the swather and leave it sit for a little while. So it's Thursday today. I think if we knock it down and leave it, well, some of it will have been down for quite a while today, and some of it not for very long, but for most of today, and then all day tomorrow, and then a bit on Saturday. Saturday is supposed to be again 42 degrees here. I don't know what that is in American, but you can look it up. Unchristly hot anyways. So that'll get it to turn anyways. I don't think I'm going to be combining when it's that hot. That's just kind of asking for a fire. But and I mean, putting it in the bin that hot isn't good either. You can end up having your grain heat on you in the bin act just like an oven. So, but yeah, that's what's going on here today anyways. So Antoine is finishing combining his peas at about 30 acres left, and then Amanda's going to go bale the pea straw, and then that'll be that done with. The combines will have to go home and get the pickups put on and get 1682 over here, because I'm going to use the 1682 and the 860 to drop straw. The 21 doesn't work worth a fuck to drop straw with the internal chopper. I've tried it with the stationary knife out and having it in low range, and there's nothing but chaff comes out the back of it. So the 1682 just has a feeder, so it leaves a pretty good swath of straw yet. So anyway, I guess I will keep on chopping here, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Now this is pretty barley. Just an absolute perfect sea of it over here. So, I'm all done the south side. Now we're on the north side of the field here where Grandpa was cutting. But his swather gave up the ghost. His roller came apart again. Where it sits on the bearing. Just so fucking wore out. I have to try to make a new one, just had a muffler pipe for it, but that'll be a job for another day. But whatever, he cut for 3 or 4 hours here this afternoon with it anyways, so he got a pretty good chunk done. We don't have too far to go, just over to those trees there, so another couple hours or so and we should have her in the bag, I think. So I just thought I would show you this really nice crop of it here. field's going to be like on it. Probably not going to set any records, but I'm just mesmerized with how perfectly beautiful and even it is. So anyway, I see Amanda's trying to phone me now, so I'll bring you back again here in a little bit. Well, I'm just about done. This little funny looking rectangle left here. Should get her in 2 passes, or 2 and a little bit passes anyways. And then we'll go put some liquid dinosaurs in this old girl and head her home, because we're done with it over here for this year already, believe it or not. Then at home we got the oats to cut, some wheat, and I've got a later quarter of canola, and Antoine has like 40 acres there on the one where he had green oats sown. He filled in the leftover space with canola. But anyway, there we go. The barley is swathed. My favorite crop. I'm done swathing it already. Anyway, we're gonna head over to the truck here. I'll put some fuel in, and yeah, we'll turn and burn 13 mile an hour down the road. So I guess I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hey, I was wondering if you could tell us how to get to the Tim Hortons, eh? What about you? Yeah, moosey bastard. Hey. Just don't even give a fuck. Oh, now you're looking. Well, have a good evening. Well, change of plans. Antoine is going to take the 21 and finish up. He's got just a little corner left to do, not much, but I'll be damned if the bearing on the bottom of the unloading auger didn't calve out on the old girl here. So we're gonna run her home, I guess, and we'll have to fix it tomorrow, because I want to start combining barley right away with it. So whatever, won't be the end of the world anyways, but I guess I will talk to you when we get back home. Fucking Massey. All of their shit design that you gotta take. By the time we get this apart, we'll probably have the engine pulled, because you can't take one thing apart without taking something else apart. But to get that apart, you gotta take that other thing off. So what we done, instead of having to take all of this apart, we just notched out so the shaft could fall out. But that's not really working either, is it, Tuan? Because the whole auger wants to fall out the bottom for some unknown reason. Figured it would be hung up in there, but no. So now we're going to torch the one bearing off, because we can't get to the big nut on the bottom of the auger. It doesn't want to undo. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So talk to you in a few. Gas axe strikes again. Anyway, we got it all apart finally. Took lots of heat, but we got it all apart. The bearing for the upright there is what let go on us. It chewed the crown gears up pretty bad, of course. But we're gonna go to the wrecker here. I'm waiting for him to phone back. Hopefully he has one. But put a couple better gears in it, and all new bearings, and by after dinner here we should be rolling again. So I suppose I'll wait till Antoine's done torching the inside race of that bearing off, and we'll go get some parts. Are you supposed to just continuously wail in one spot till it goes, or until you crack the bearing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, well, anyways, we got the new bearings. We went to the wrecker. We got new gears for the unloader. In theory, should auger out at least one load of barley before something goes wrong again. Right, Twan? Yeah. Right. Anyway, I guess then, I think that's where I'm going to leave you, because I'm 2 days late making a video here, so I better get this one together and uploaded for you. So I guess we'll end off here with Antoine massaging the hole and blowing on it. Get a little bit looser before he slips the bearing in.
Dry.
Before he slips the bearing in dry. You gotta make sure you blow on it first. Holy fuck. Anyways. Alright. Talk to y'all later.